Thank you for joining me once again for another lesson in astrology, where we are learning and studying astrology together. Today is lesson 5, and we are going to talk about the zodiac sign of Leo. The books that I've used to obtain this information will be listed in the description box below if any of you are interested in purchasing them. And for those of you who are subscribed to my channel for the purpose of the tarot card readings, we will still be doing those. This is something that I'm doing simply in addition for those of you who are interested in learning more about astrology. You most likely will not have all of the traits that I'm about to mention for this particular zodiac sign. That is because you have a rising sign, a moon sign, and several other placements in your chart, and you are a combination of all of them. If you do not know your moon and your rising sign, I have also put a link in the description box below where you can get a free astrology chart and find out what they are. Since I am in the process of learning astrology, I would like to know if what I'm telling you is true. So if you could leave me a comment with a percentage rate to say that you resonate with 50% of the qualities or 75% of the qualities, I would appreciate that. Also, if there is a subject in astrology that you are interested in learning more about, comment that below as well, and maybe I will research the topic for you and let you know what I found out. And even if it's not about astrology, if there's anything that you're interested in knowing more about, please leave it in the comment section below. With that said, let's get on with today's astrology lesson, where we are going to talk about Leo the lion. Leo is a fire sign. They are a fixed fire sign, which means that they do not like things to change. They are ruled by the sun. The part of the body that Leo rules is the back, the spine, and the heart. They are prone to having back problems. Their birthstone is a ruby. So Leo, the king or queen of the jungle, the ruler of the kingdom who consider themselves to be royalty. They live nothing but the good life, and they do everything in a big way. They want the best of the best. They want to live like the royalty that they are. They are spontaneous. They will take a trip at the last minute. If they do go on a trip, it would most likely be an extravagant vacation at the beach. Leos love the beach. They will fly first class to get there, and if they go to a show, they will have front row seats. If they go into a restaurant, they will have no problem ordering the most expensive thing on the menu. However, know that if you are out to dinner with a Leo, they will have no problems picking up the tab for the entire meal either, even if they can't afford it. They are known to have fancy, fast sports cars, expensive jewelry, designer clothing and accessories, because they want people to notice them. Anything that they can do to say, look at me, look at me. They may even wear a silly hat or some type of a strange outfit if it gets attention. They never worry about the cost of anything. They want what they want. They want it now. They don't have time to wait for a sale or look for a coupon either. Leos are not good with their money. They can have impulsive spending habits. A lot of them are known to actually be in credit card debt. But that's okay, because they are also the luckiest sign in the zodiac. They could make a major purchase one month, and then the next month get the credit card bill and be regretting the purchase. But then they could go to the casino later that day and hit enough money to pay it all off. Nice quality to have. I wouldn't mind having that quality. Leos are risk takers. They have no problem taking a gamble or a risk on something. A lot of them are actually known to be avid gamblers, lottery players, or stock market investors. And because of them being the risk taker, that will cause them to have a lot of ups and downs with their money in their life. One month they could be in a lot of debt, but if that stock pays off or they hit money at the casino, the next month they could be debt-free. Leo loves to be in the spotlight, be the center of attention, be on stage. They live their life like they are on a movie screen at all times. They love compliments and praise, recognition, and admiration. If people do not acknowledge them or praise them, they will suffer inside with a bruised ego. I want to tell you a little story. So as I was studying the zodiac sign of Leo, it was getting close to dinner time and I needed to go to the store. So I thought, well, let me put this aside for a couple minutes and let me run to the store so I can start dinner and then I'll, come back to my studying. But anyway, I get to the store and I'm shopping and this guy walks in and he has a black leather jacket on. He was young. He was like 30. He has a black leather jacket on, these, I guess, motorcycle boots, and sunglasses. And he's with this little boy who's probably about 2 years old. And he's racing through the store with the cart, and he's getting the little kid to laugh. And at one point, he even picked up a bag of hamburger rolls, and he said, "Do you want to have a pillow fight later?" And he whacked the little kid in the head with the hamburger rolls. Now, of course, every lady in the store, old, young, whatever it was, is going up and saying hi to the little boy and what's your name, and he's getting a lot of attention. And I'm just thinking that it's hilarious because I'm standing there and I'm saying to myself, this guy has got to be a Leo. This describes Leo to a T. It was like I was meant to be there and I was meant to experience that moment so I could explain it to you. Because when a Leo enters a room, you will know it. They are born entertainers. They are the life of the party. They're a lot of fun and a pleasure to be around. And people are magnetically drawn to them because of this quality. They're just full of life and energy, just like the sun. And people love the sun. They hate life to be boring, routine, and dull. They are very social and they tend to be very popular also, and they go to every event. Every birthday party, every anniversary party, everything that they get invited to, they have to go. But it's only because they love to be around people. They don't like to be alone. They are usually the ones that will gather a group of friends to play poker or have some type of a game night at their house. They like to host parties as well. And they will do it at their house because they have a beautiful home and they love to show it off. But because they spare no expense, they give great parties. So who wouldn't want to go to a Leo's party? The world needs more Leos because life would be boring without them. Leos love competition and they also like sporting events. So a lot of them are avid sports watchers. If not, they're athletes or they're at the gym or they're physical fitness instructors. They actually like to work out. They have a lot of energy to burn. A few negative traits about a Leo. Of course, I mentioned earlier, they can be stubborn. They don't like to change their mind. They don't like things in their life to change. So if you try to offer advice to a Leo, they probably won't listen. They want to do things their way, which often leads to them having to learn things the hard way because they don't listen to others. They also are known to have a big ego and be self-centered. They think that the world revolves around them and that they are the best things in sliced bread. But you have to remember, it's just because they're born under the zodiac sign of Leo and they can't help it. It's what they were given at birth. If there is drama around you, you can be assured that a Leo is right smack in the middle of it somewhere because they love drama. They also tend to not think before they speak or take action, which can cause them to hurt other people's feelings with like their wisecracks. If you are in a relationship with a Leo, they are very romantic and affectionate. But in order to keep them, you will have to consistently tell them how marvelous they are. They can be flirty, fun, and playful. They also feel the need to have like arm candy. So if you're in a relationship with a Leo, you're probably hot. It does not mean that the person that a Leo is with does not have brains. It just means that it's not a priority for a Leo. Because they want to get noticed. When they're walking down the street, they want to get noticed because of the person that they're with. They also love their freedom, of course. You cannot cage in a fire sign. If you do try to cage them in, they will most likely leave. They need time to play and be social and have fun. They are very generous in a relationship, and they will give the best gifts, the best expensive gifts to their friends and loved ones because they want you to appreciate them for giving them a gift. If you don't acknowledge how great a Leo's gift is, you may not get another one because you will bruise their ego. A Leo will apologize. They do not hold a grudge. They will forgive you or ask for forgiveness. The best career for a Leo would be drama, acting, or theater, obviously. But they are born leaders, just like Aries. They are often managers or supervisors. And if you work with a Leo, even if they're not the boss, they tend to be very bossy. They like to tell other people what to do, and they do not like to have people tell them what to do. They don't like to follow rules. But a Leo will usually get a job at a big corporation where they would start in the mailroom and then 10 years later be the CEO of the company. They will only work at a place that has an opportunity for advancement, and then once they get in there, they usually don't leave. They make the best manager or supervisor because they're very inspiring and they motivate people. But they're also very confident, bold, and daring, and they wouldn't back down from a challenge. That's why they make good managers, because if there's a problem, Leo will take care of it. They have no fear. Other careers were performing arts, banking, investments, working at casinos, sport coaches, athletes, fitness instructors, acting, anything to do with children, possibly like a daycare or something like that. They also are known to be event organizers or party planners because of their creativity. Okay, so if you have the North Node in Leo, in a past life your South Node was in Aquarius. You had no emotion, you were a nerd, you were a scientist, you were always studying something, you were always logical about every situation. You were always reading books and possibly very smart. Aquarius is the genius of the Zodiac. But now it's time for you to avoid all of that. That is probably what you will be pulled to if you have a North Node in Leo. Now it's time for you to have fun, be on stage, get attention, be in the spotlight, and you will probably feel uncomfortable with these things happening to you, but the universe is just going to keep pushing you to do it until you do it. That's what you're here for. Basically, you need to step outside of your comfort zone. And finally, some celebrities with a Leo sun sign. We have Halle Berry, Ben Affleck, Whitney Houston, J-Lo, Sandra Bullock, Martha Stewart, Mick Jagger, Madonna, and Lucille Ball. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Don't forget to leave me a comment about a percentage rate of how much you resonate with these qualities, or share this with a Leo that you know. Don't forget to subscribe so you can know when I post the next video. Virgo will be next. And you can even hit that little notification bell, and that will tell you every time that I post a video. And also, if there's something that you want to learn, leave it in the comment section below, and maybe I will study it for you. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.